Hey there, in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through one of the most potent, powerful, long-running, cheapest, high ROI Facebook ads that we've ever run for restaurants. This is an ad that we've been running for almost 6 years now. We've probably ran it for close to 300 venues, maybe a bit more than that. And the key to this ad is that it is super well targeted, it's super easy to set up, and you can just let it run and run and run. So if you are a venue owner and you want to set up a simple high ROI Facebook and Instagram ad for your venue, or if you are helping a venue generate money through advertising, then I think this video is really going to help you out. The ad itself looks something like this, and it is very basic. So it's a birthday campaign, and the key for it being a birthday campaign is that Facebook knows everybody's birthday, Instagram knows everybody's birthday, so you can just target people who have an up and coming birthday. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 different ways of setting this up. One is a very easy way where you just send them to the website, and this works really well for some venues, especially those venues which either have high word of mouth already, a large amount of inquiries coming in already, and don't really have the staff or capacity to follow up with leads. And another type, which is this one, which definitely gets a lot more leads coming through, but there's a bit more manual work required on the venue side of things. So I'm going to dive into the laptop and show you how to set these both up. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do the easy build. So you just want to jump into your ads manager. And again, as you probably know, Facebook makes it very difficult to jump in there now, so I just use a shortcut, but typically you can just Google Facebook Ads Manager. And then I'm going to jump into an ad account, so I will just do this for this ad account. So we're just going to come here, we're going to click Create, and we're going to click a traffic campaign. And then we're just going to do manual control, just because that's what I'm used to. Okay. I'm just going to name it Birthday Campaign. You can keep all of these the same. Daily budget. So this is in New Zealand dollars, but typically I would keep the daily budget to like $3 to $5. Okay, so keep it quite low. The reason why is because we're just targeting people with an upcoming birthday, so that audience typically isn't too large and it's constantly rotating. So you should reach all the people that you want to reach with a really small daily budget. And you want to click Next. We do want to send them to the website. Maximize number of landing page views, that's fine. And then we want to come down to audiences, and we want to go to detailed targeting, and we're going to search upcoming birthday. Okay. So as you can see, in the whole of New Zealand, there's only a smallish audience, but we want to make it even tighter. We're just going to do typically within like a 3 mile, 5 kilometer radius around the venue, depending on where it is. So I'm just going to do our office. Cool. So typically I'd cut this down to about 5K. Right? So this is in the middle of Auckland, so it's still quite a lot of people, but even so, the audience is quite small, which is why we can reach it with those smaller daily budgets. Age, again, if you're in America, you'd probably want to do this 21 plus. In New Zealand, 18 plus is fine. All genders, yep. I want to keep everything else as broad as possible. And honestly, I'll probably just leave advantage placements on. Typically, for most campaigns, I go to manual placements and actually choose the placements. But as we're sending people to a website, there's not really any benefit. Facebook will figure it out for you. I'm then going to select the Instagram page. I'm running it for Beach House. And then again, single image is what I like to do and I see the best results with. And I typically make a window image again. So if you've seen it in any of my previous videos, we always go for what we call a window image, which is essentially 4 images in what's sort of like a gallery view. And we always make them in Canva. So again, I'm just going to show you how we do that. I'm just going to literally just grab 4 random images that I think will make sense. Cool. So then you want to make them square. It's a very purple image, that's fine. So again, 4 images that are somewhat related to birthday. Cool, 1, 2. Is there any others? I'm going to put this one in here. Even though this is a different venue. so you get the picture. Actually, I think that bottom right photo is a little bit too purple for my liking, so I am going to chuck in a nice cocktail photo. Cool. And then typically I pump the saturation a little bit and the contrast a little bit, just because it seems to perform better, even though I know artistically it doesn't really look as good. Cool. And then you create some separation between them. Great, so we've got our creative. Great, now I'm just going to upload it once it has downloaded. For these, I just put them all as original. Great. So now we just want to put in the copy. So I always keep my copy in Grammarly. So I'm just going to find some birthday copy here, and then I'll run it through ChatGPT to make it more on brand, or at least give me some new ideas. So here is an example at So this is the promotion here. Book a table of 5 or more people during the week of your birthday and you'll eat free to mark the occasion. So click the button below to book your table and make sure you include special birthday booking in the notes section. So what we're saying here is we're going to give them, let's say, Beach House Eatery. So you'd go to like the reservations or the booking area. So where can you book? So you put in 5, check availability, search. So you'd ask them to put in the requests section that's a special birthday booking, okay? So we're going to link them this in the ad. I'll go down here just so that we know. Call to action on the website. And so we're going to say in the, what was it called? In the requests section. So then they know that anyone that's put special birthday booking in the request section is after this promotion. Okay, now I'm just going to chuck into ChatGPT just to mix it up a little bit. I like to do this just to get some new ideas. So act is our master copy. Please rewrite this copy to be more interesting, funny. It is for here, the beach offer, and then I'm just going to put in the copy. So if you haven't used ChatGPT, I recommend giving it a go to see if it can help streamline the things you're doing. Ahoy there, birthday matey. So it's obviously gone very pirate style. Okay, so it's gone pretty overboard. I'm probably just going to stick to the original copy. But here you go, you've got some new ideas. It is more beach themed and less themed. Okay. Okay, you get the idea. You can keep playing with it. I'm going to keep the main one. Easy. So you put it in there. Headline, happy birthday. Again, only people with an upcoming birthday is going to see this. So you really want to, that's going to be the main call. Or you can say birthday gift. This always works well. Gift. Cool. Description. Leave that empty. Website URL, display link. Just put in the website. Cool. And that is it. you are done. You can publish. So what this ad is going to do is just going to show this to people with an upcoming birthday. You're calling them out about their birthday and offering them this promotion. You're not spending much money at all per day, but the money is really well spent because again, it's only going to that small audience of locals that have a birthday upcoming. And Facebook classifies an upcoming birthday as a birthday in the next 14 days. All right, sweet. Okay, great. So now I'm going to run through the more advanced or more complex setup. When I say it's more advanced, it doesn't mean that it is necessarily better. It just really depends on the situation of the venue and what is best for the venue. And at the end of this video, I'll sort of run through our pros and cons of each of these two methods. So we want to just go back into our campaign, and I'm just going to make sure this is off. Cool. So I'm going to go create, and this time we're going to go engagement, because what we're going to do is we're going to attach this campaign to a Manychat chat automation. So we're going to go engagement. And I'm just going to write JSON birthday campaign. These are all fine. Again, the daily budget, $3, $5 a day, something along those lines. Go next. This is all fine. So again, for locations, you just want to do a radius around the venue. So just chuck it in. Of around 3 miles or 5 kilometers. And then age, so again, if you're in the US, probably 21 plus. If you are in New Zealand, like I am, or another country that's got a drinking age of 18, probably 18 plus. Again, something that you can do is just bring this down a little bit, because often older people accidentally click on the ads, and then Facebook will see, we're getting cheaper clicks for this older demographic, let's keep pushing the ads here, which is not necessarily people who are buyers. Again, I'll leave this open because when we put in upcoming birthday, we limit the audience. Okay. Ooh, and I've just seen that this is actually, people are going to have a birthday within the next week, not next 2 weeks, so maybe that's changed. So one way you can do that is you could just do like birthdays in March. Yeah. And you can broaden up the targeting. So this is super targeted. If you're not getting many results, feel free to come in and change the demographic to birthdays in the coming month. The issue with this is that you're obviously going to go and change it every month to make it relevant. So I'm just going to leave it as upcoming birthday. Because we're doing send to message ads, I'm now going to promote or say that we should be doing manual placements, and I pretty much just stick to feeds. So stories can sometimes work well also, but for this I'm just going to stick to Facebook and Instagram feeds. Cool. Next. So I'm going to use the same copy that I had here, and I'm going to use the same image that I created earlier as well. It's already going to be here, so that's great. Cool. Now, so we're going to say headline happy birthday or birthday gift. So now we're going to do an advanced setup, right? And so what I'm going to do now is jump into Manychat. So if you don't have a Manychat account, you should need to create a Manychat account and start on the 7-day free trial. So the 7-day free trial. I think you need to add a card to be able to claim that 7-day free trial. And then what you're going to do is just skip through all the initial questions and then click on the link that is below this video. And if you've already got a Manychat account, then just click on the link below this video. It's just a template that we've got, and I'm just going to quickly find it. So the link that I initially had was a little bit too complex, so I've made a simpler version. So just copy and paste it. It's going to be down in the comments or in the description underneath this video. So just copy and paste it into a new tab. And you just want to install it on the page that you want to run this from. I'm just going to do Daniel Bachelor because I know that it's not on this page. You can just leave this as it is and click install. And then once that is done, you're just going to go into automation on the left hand side, and it'll come up in the birthday template for YouTube. Full program 10th of May, ignore these folders, birthdays, birthday reservations. So what you want to do is you want to come down to add intro. And again, if you've seen any of my previous videos, when we do these Manychat builds, we like to split them up into a whole lot of different flows that link to each other so that you can easily fix components. Again, some people like to have them in a big flow, and I suppose it's probably easier to visualize. So sorry, this is a little confusing to some people. So you want to go to the add intro flow, and I'm just going to show you what it does. Okay, so click the balloon below to start, birthday balloon I suppose, open flow. You'd want to come in here and update the photo and offer details. So sometimes, you know, the venue might want to do it for a table of 6 or whatever other T's and C's. That's where you put it in here. Then they'll click secure your table. Okay, great. We have 5 questions to secure your booking. What's the date? And then we ask for the time. And we ask for the number of guests, and it's a minimum of 5. And then we ask for their phone number and email address. And then they get sent this, great, please confirm. And if they are not happy with one of those things, then they can click start over, which will take them to the beginning flow, or that they can confirm their booking. And what it will do is it will notify the admin. So hopefully if you are the person managing this and you're the one wanting to do it for your venue, then you would get an email. And what we recommend is just call the prospect straight away and confirm that booking with them. So that is really the advantage of this flow, is that it's a lot easier for someone to go through this and go to your website, because often the times that they're putting in a unit might not even be open, or you're fully booked or whatever, right? But this gives you the chance to call the prospect and find a time that works for both of you. So this definitely gets more throughput, definitely gets more throughput than sending them to the website. You definitely get more bookings, but it takes a lot more work, and that's sort of the trade-off. So how do you put this into the ads? Well, I'm just going to go all the way back through here again, and you would want to go to the ad intro, or the intro. Okay, so you want to go to the ad intro, this one here, and then you want to click edit, and you want to go to the starting step, and you click add trigger, and then we're going to do Facebook JSON, and then we're going to copy this code to the clipboard. We're going to go back to our ad. It's not the one we're looking at. You go back to your ad, sorry, and then you are going to go to advanced setup, edit. You are going to copy and paste it in here, and there you have it. So you've got your complex ad, which essentially is going to then send into Messenger, ask them all the questions in Messenger, and then you as the owner, or someone in the venue as the owner, is going to get the email notification that somebody's interested, and you're going to pick up the phone, give them a call, and confirm their booking with them, and then put them through the system. So hopefully that made sense to some people out there. If you want a more complex or more advanced Messenger flow with more automations and follow-ups, let me know, and if enough people want them, down in the comments below I can send them to you all. Just a little bit confusing to go through them on this video. So again, I hope this helps somebody out there. Please subscribe, please like, it really does help us. And if there's any other videos that you'd like me to make and dive into, let me know and I'll get onto that. Cheers team.